Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, Cyrus was probably one of the only people that I'd never thought I'd make a video on, or even mention in a video in this context, I guess. But apparently the allegations are true, and I hate to say it, and I really want to be wrong about this, but this guy's a pedo, bro. It really sucks because I've been subscribed to Cyrus for a while now, for a little over a year. And actually, no, before that, because I remember when he used to upload a little bit more frequently, like before he took his break, and now something like this happens just when he comes back. You hate to see it. So for anybody who's confused about who Cyrus even is, he's a commentary YouTuber who did like reaction videos towards the later half of his career. He would review shows like Super Nanny and things like that. He's someone with over 1 million subscribers, and he's been on podcasts with other commentary YouTubers that you might have heard of, like Optimus and Diesel Patches. And I'm sure just like me, if you're one of his subscribers, then you were totally caught off guard by this news, especially by the voice call and all of Augie RFC's tweets going over the situation on Twitter, because realistically, I just thought it wasn't as serious as it actually ended up being, and that's because I watched Cyrus's video explaining the whole situation, which honestly wasn't the entire truth. He didn't say anything about grooming or pedo allegations. He just said that he was leading a bunch of girls on, and actually he ended up lying in the video, saying that he wasn't talking to an underage girl when he was. And then he said he was going to take a long break and ended up deleting his videos or unlisting his videos, and now we're just left with all this. Pedo allegations against Cyrus have come out, and I'm investigating them right now. Earlier, he uploaded a now deleted 3-minute video confessing to mentally abusing girls on Discord, but more damning evidence has been leaked of him confessing to sexting a 12-year-old when he was 16. Here's a leak call I was shown of Cyrus confessing to talking to someone too young. Allegedly, he sexted a 12-year-old girl when he was 16 and kept doing it for 3 years. Make of that what you will, but I find that pretty fucked up. And allegedly, this is the girl, and those are some of the messages between them. And now here's the aforementioned call that pretty much proves everything.
How to talk to you and confront everything. And I want to try to right now, like specifically the I don't know, I'm just going to say Cherry, I guess. I've never really called her that, but the Cherry stuff. I remember the day it happened, and I'm just going to tell it exactly as is. I kind of left a couple details out when I was telling Ryan earlier because I didn't want to, I don't know. I thought that it would come out like I was what's the word? Not justifying, that's not right. It sounded like I was giving it a reason for why it happened the first time in my head, so I didn't tell him exactly. But basically, I was drunk one night. I went up to my room when I was living with my friends. I was probably, I don't really know, maybe 17 at the time. I'm really bad with time. I'm just going to say I was fucking 19, bro, because at this point, I don't care. I feel like a fucking monster, man. Whenever I was talking to her, there had been this thing going on for a really long time where she'd, message me, really horny stuff, right? And I would do the thing on Snapchat where you slide slowly so, you can see the message without it, opening and stuff. And I remember in the beginning, I was a little uncomfortable. I was more grounded, I guess. I was just kind of like, ew. I think I told her not to do that one time or something. But this particular day, I don't know. I had seen it for the billionth time, and then I acted on it. And I can't ever undo that, man. I had no reason to act on it. I had no reason to have her added. I had no reason to fucking say hello to her. There wasn't anything specific about her or something. It wasn't because of her age or anything, or because of how she looked or anything. It's just somebody showed me that they really, wanted to do shit with me. And I was like, wow, somebody wants to do shit with me. And then it happened that first time, right? And then the next day, I felt a bunch of guilt. And I was like, dude, I was really fucked up last night. Can we forget that happened? And then, God, I don't want to go into the conversational specifics, but I'm going to try to. It went something along the lines of that. And then she was like, so you didn't like it? I was like, well, I did, but it's wrong. And I was never able to put in the words why it's wrong, even though it's obvious. I'm older than her. I'm too old for her at this age. It's kind of weird. It's pretty fucking weird. I don't know. It wasn't ever about her age, though, to me. That's just what made me feel so fucking wrong about it in the beginning. And I couldn't say that.
Honestly, I do hope Cyrus gets help, and at the very least, he wasn't caught trying to meet up with a 12-year-old or anybody young. However, what he did was still very wrong. And yeah, bro, like, I mean, these YouTubers are just falling like dominoes at this point. I honestly don't know who's next. Anyways, guys, stay safe. Peace.